Alright folks, in this video we're gonna spend some time screwing around and experimenting with OpenAI, ChatGPT, API endpoint. Specifically we're gonna be probing some PDFs. We're gonna be extracting data from PDFs. So we're gonna be doing a little show and tell on ChatGPT's API skills when it comes to getting data out of PDFs. We're also going to be looking at how much it costs. So remember this number because this is a starting number, right? So we're starting at 33 cents. You know, like this is what I've spent so far for the day doing other stuff. And so whatever number in excess of this is what I've spent doing what you guys are going to see. Okay? So that's how much ChatGPT API costs. Okay? So that's what you'll get to see. Now, let's get started. What are we going to look at first? We're going to look at a Q3 2024 PDF for a company called Boardwalk. And they are a real estate, operator. So let's just take a little peek here and see what document we're going to ask ChatGPT to look at. You can see we got 13 pages, or you probably can't see, but there's 13 pages. You know, it's your standard Canadian quarterly publicly traded financial document. Now, for you people around the world and in the US, you might be like, that's what you guys get for quarterlies? Yeah, I get it. Canada's standards are crap. They're crap. So this ain't no cedar, folks. So now that you've seen what we're dealing with, let's look at the code. We've got our imports. We're importing OS and .env so that we can use an env file to bring in our API key. That way you guys don't get to see my secret code. We're calling in the PDF. We're reading the text from all the PDF pages and kind of like agglomerating it into this text variable, right? Right here, right here. We've got the prompt, that's our question. So we're going to start with this. We're going to say you will be provided with unstructured data, and your task is to parse it into a CSV format. Okay? This is where we're gonna structure our message. So we've already created the prompt and the text, right? So you just shoot them in here. It's real nice. Here we've got some of our model parameters, well, all of our model parameters. This is how we call the API. Specify the model. We've already brought the message, right? Because it's in here. So we've already got it. So we'll call that in here. Temperature. So we're giving it 0 creativity. We only want it to report facts. I'm not going to set limitations. And I'm not going to bind the, they call it the kernel, but in practical terms, it's like the brainchild. It's like the version. It's like if you only want to have the same version over and over, you can specify it. I want to have variety, but not creativity. Okay, folks? So let's and then this is where we just kind of like filter out a bunch of the stuff that isn't really too human interesting. So in the response, so let's call this bad boy and see what we get. So again, we've got that quarterly, annual in sort of PDF format report. we're asking it to turn it into a CSV. It's a very broad request. It doesn't really make sense for that type of document. It would make more sense to ask for several tables or something, but let's just see what it comes up with, right? Because we're experimenting. All right, let's see what we get. Now, while we're waiting for it to run, let's just take a look at some of these rate limits. Now, right now I'm on model GPT 4.0. So that means I can inject a maximum of 30,000 tokens. Now, the next document we're going to look at, I actually exceeded that, and I'll show you what it looks like when you exceed it, and how you can kind of read the output. But this one should be fine. Now, when I exceeded it in the last one, I just jumped to the mini, right? Because it gives you 7 times more. 6 2/3, 6.66 times more. Alright, so this is what we got. We asked it for CSV, that's comma separated variables, right up here. You guys saw that right here. And this is what we got. So you can see that we've got the headers up here. We've got category, period, metric, value, change from previous year. So that's not too bad. I mean, we gave it a really vague prompt, and this is what it gave us. Let's just see how clean the output is. I'm gonna open up an Excel file. Test. And we should... Oh, come on, man. And we should be able to just kind of copy paste this in there and do one operation, and it should... Oh, friggity. Come on. Okay. Don't accidentally hit the button. Okay. Let's see if we got it. Why is this so damn skinny? Yeah. Oh, got it. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do, folks. Well, first we're gonna zoom in is what we're gonna do. So we're gonna highlight the column, go to data, text to columns. You're gonna find the delimiter. We know what the delimiter is. It's a comma, because we asked for comma separated values. Next. Yeah, that looks good to me. Okay. So let's see what our ending output is. Okay, so this is what ChatGPT gave us, folks. With that really, really vague request. Now this is ChatGPT 4.0. Alright. We'll check out 4.0 mini just shortly here. And we'll do a little comparison. And we'll also do 1.0. Okay, 4.0. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, GPT 4.0. Okay, let's throw that in here. There you go. Okay, so this is what we've got. We've got the categories. Yeah, okay, that's great. Okay. The period. Okay, these are all periods. These are all periods. Okay, these are not periods. Denton distribution is not a period. Same property. That's your Senoi. Okay, that's cool. Metric. Okay, so metric 2024. Okay. Okay, so we've got some stuff here. Per unit 2024. Some dates. Okay. So here we've got these backwards. Interesting. The value. Ooh. Change from previous year. Okay, so it looks like what happened here is that my Excel screwed it up, not the GPT. $2024. Yeah, see, because it's misreading this, right? So let's kill this. You know, because the date has the comma in it, right? So you have to take that into account. So this is actually supposed to be lumped in with these. So we're going to delete these instances of 2024 and shift the columns over because it's not fair to attribute that error to the GPT. That was an Excel quirk. Okay, so what do we have? So we still have these ones in here and this. And this. Oh, okay, that's why. It's because the comma here, and then there was probably another comma here. Let's just check that out. Liquidity debt. Yeah, see this. Because this is all one phrase, right? One item, two items, three items, all in one phrase. But Excel is interpreting this as a delimiter because we asked for comma separated, right? So one way to work around that would be to ask for tab separated. We're not going to go through that though. Again, you can see the second comma. Okay, so let's delete this because we know that that lumps in with this. And then let's delete this because we know that that lumps in with this. Okay, so this is what ChatGPT gave us. This is what they gave us. Okay, let's just tighten this up a little bit. Go like that. Maybe zoom out and see some mo. Okay. Now, I don't know what happened here. Oh, it's because this is 1,000. Right. There you go. Go like this. And then go like this. Again, that was Excel making the error, not the GPT. Again, it'll be the same case with these guys, folks. So you can see they didn't do too bad of a job. And you know what? None of these dates are standardized. Like, you get a hodgepodge of different reporting. But I'm pretty sure Python datetime could parse this into a standard. Wow, this is all pretty uniform, folks. You got a lot of gap keywords here. Okay, so that's cool. Okay, let's ask it the same question, but let's ask the mini. So the mini is a cheaper version. You get more allowance on the rate limits. And so to put it bluntly, the idea is that it's stupider, so it's therefore cheaper. However, there are a lot of tricks, and OpenAI actually talks about fine-tuning strategies to put GPT Mini on par with GPT Normal at about 1/50th of the cost, but you have to fine-tune it. So we're not going to get into fine-tuning, but we are going to look at GPT Mini. Now, before we do, let's look at how much it cost. How much did it cost? 36 cents. Okay, so this operation, to get that, how many pages is it? How many pages was that PDF? How many pages was that big PDF? 13 pages, folks. It took 3 cents, because remember it was at 33, so it took 3 cents to convert that PDF into this table. Now, I'm not gonna fact check any of these because I'm pretty sure they're correct. I'm confident. I've been working with these enough that I'm pretty confident that this setup will produce facts only. Again, I set this to 0. I asked for a reorganization of information, not an interpretation. So, limited opportunity for hallucination. Again, it's possible. I'm not going to go into it. A lot of this stuff seems reasonable. So let's check out what ChatGPT Mini will do compared to its bigger brother. Ooh, that was fast. Did you see how fast that was? Okay, well, I guess let's see what we got. Okay, a little bit different. Let's see if we flip it this way. Okay, so it gave us more of a dictionary this time, it would seem. Very, very interesting. Let's just zoom in here. Come on. For you folks. You folks out there in the nether regions. Okay, so we got this. We got this. Wow, this is interesting, folks. It's so much more summarized. Like, it's everything's in just one unit. You know, like what was spread out over three metrics is summed up in one tight phrase. Interesting. You know, I think I actually like this better. Wow, this is cool. Alright. Now let's see what that cost us. I don't think that cost anything. Could be it's just slow to actualize, but let's hit that F5. Now I'm just gonna move forward assuming that it was less than 1 cent. So let's try the O1 preview. So this is their smartest, newest model. We will try the O1 Mini afterwards, but the one that we're trying right now is their smartest, newest model, folks. What did I get? Unsupported value messages. This does not support system with this. Come on, man. I don't want to deal with this right now. Let's just pop that into the ChatGPT chat and see if we can't get this sorted out like in a real short order. Otherwise, we'll just move on. Come on. What are you telling us? Cannot process. Yeah, but why is the system rule? this is my script. See, this model, it hasn't been actualized since, dang, what was it, April or August 2023 or September 2023. So it's already more than a year old. So it doesn't even know its own current syntax for its sister API here. You know what I mean? System role. Prompt plus text content. What are we talking? Ah, gotcha. Okay, let's give that a try. So it's telling us to exclude this. So that means it's recommending to us to go like this. Fascinating, folks. Fascinating. Let's see what we get. Another one. Oh, it doesn't support temperature. Weird. Okay. Cool. You can tell I've done this lots before. Cutting the cheese fresh just for you folks. Real fresh. Let's see. What are we gonna get? Let's look at some more rate limits. I remember GPT-4 Turbo. I remember that one. I remember 3.5 Turbo. That's when I started using GPT, folks. I started learning about ChatGPT when it was ChatGPT 3.5. And I think that's when I bought my first, when I first paid for ChatGPT and got on their monthly subscriptions. And it's been worth it, folks. Like, I really mean that. I'm not selling anything. I'm not benefiting from anybody else buying ChatGPT, but I'm telling you, for the $30 Canadian, $40 Canadian a month that it costs me, it just, my productivity is like, it's multiplied. It's not 10 or 20 or 30% more. It's multiplied, folks. So that's just amazing. Like, I love AI. So this is what ChatGPT 1.0 preview, the most advanced model, gave us. So let's put this all into the spreadsheet. Okay, summary highlights for the 3 and 9 period. Okay, so these are titles. All right, let's just get it all. Please note all monetary values are in Canadian dollars unless otherwise specified. Okay, let's go like that. Let's go like this so we don't forget who's who. In the zoo. Who's who in the zoo? Who's who in the zoo? Who's who in the zoo? Okay. So notice how Excel already knows to bust them out by CSV, by comma separated variable value. Okay. So let's zoom in for you folks. See what we get. See what we got. Can we do another one? Yeah, there we go. Okay. So we've got our title there. What do we have? Okay. So notice the evolution. Here we basically got like one massive table. Here we got a dictionary. Now I actually prefer this dictionary to this bowl of spaghetti. Here we're getting a series of tables for each kind of theme. Now I'm assuming if we go to the PDF we'd find something similarly organized, but I'm not going to go into there and look right now. Ah, you got your dividends. Ah, this is actually pretty awesome. It's totally cool, folks. Okay, so let's see what 1.0 mini is going to do for us. 1.0 min. Ah, come on. There we go. 1.0 mini. 1.0 mini. 1.0 mini. 1.0 mini. Okay. 1.0 mini. 1.0 mini. Okay. 1.0 mini. Okay, let's see that cost though. From 36 to... What did that really nice printout cost? Oh, dang. 92 cents. Minus 36. Let's make it minus 37 because I bet you that GPT mini run, the 4.0 mini, I bet you it costs like close to 1 cent. It just probably wasn't enough to tick it over. So 55 cents. What do you guys think? Think it was worth it? Do you think it was worth it to transform that 13-page quarterly report into these nice tables? Was it worth 55 cents? How much would it have cost a junior analyst to convert this by hand? How much time would it have taken? 45 minutes? 15 minutes? 2 hours? 4 hours? If you have a guess, leave it in the comments. If you guys are having fun, make sure you like and subscribe. Let's see what the 1.0 mini had to say. And I think we'll wrap it up there. I'll leave the legal document, this big old legal doc. Now, this is the one that busted the 30,000 token limit. So if you want to see this, you're going to have to watch the other video because I'm not going to include it in this one. It's dragging on already. But this document has like a lot of pages and a lot of it's jargon. Like all of this, these are just references, right? All of this stuff, like all of this, see, like all of this, it's just references. And like each one of these paragraphs is a different point. Look, they're numbered. This 33. The very end, we've got 207. 207 points. Each one is a paragraph. This is a legal decision for the Supreme Court of Canada. I live in Canada, right? So this will be an interesting one. We're not going to do it right now. Oh man, I had a lot of beans. Oh dang, we're over. Okay, so this one, the mini, the 01 mini cost 9 cents, folks. So we've got the first one was 3 cents, second one was 1 cent, the third one was 55 cents, and the fourth one is 9 cents. Okay, so now this one is interesting because it broke protocol. It broke the instructions, folks. Instead of producing CSV, let's see, what did I ask specifically? Parse it into CSV format. Okay, so I didn't ask for CSV tables. I asked for CSV format. Now, what I got here are pipe separated values, right? I got actual tables. See, this is how terminals generate tables. So what the GPT has done is it has generated tables for the terminal. Now, come on. If I expand this out, you might see it a little bit better. See, this is what it's supposed to look like. This one's garbled because my window was tightened when it was generated, but it's supposed to come out nice and clean like this. So this is just like this. See, this is absolutely fascinating, folks. It's absolutely fascinating that the 1.0 mini broke protocol and created terminal formatted tables. Wow. Look at all this stuff. So it's very similar to the full preview, but it's just formatted for the terminal. Alright, folks, I think that's about it for this one. I certainly enjoyed this. As you may have noticed, a lot of this stuff was new for me. Like going through the actual motions on this particular document. It's been about a month and a half since I've had the chance to do this because I've been busy with work and other stuff, other projects. You might have noticed I didn't get into the law document that I said I was going to get into at the beginning, the one that busted the token parameters. Again, I would ask that if you found this interesting or you had some fun, hit that like and subscribe. It would really help me out. I really need that, folks. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.